What's up?
What's up, man?
New episode. SuperHero Laundry.
SuperHero Laundry.
It is your guy, Orbit Spaceman, a.k.a. Nathan Jackson.
And this is David White, a.k.a. the Man of the Lost, a.k.a. the Black Han Solo.
Y'all.
Doing the laundry today.
Yeah, that sounded kind of...
It's laundry day.
Yeah, laundry. I just said y'all, like... You know, I just realized that... no, that's...
I mean, Soulja Boy kind of superhero related. He had the Superman that hoe, so...
Yeah, well,
I guess. It's the most we're going to talk about Soulja Boy, though. Yeah. On this podcast, at least.
Right.
Unless he do something superhero related again.
Yeah, I doubt it.
By stocking Marvel.
Right.
This just in. Soulja Boy has been cast as Miles Morales. So let me stop playing.
No.
Let's stop playing. Let's not even put that in the universe. Let's not put that in there. Okay.
Yo, man, I can only imagine that having him in a fucking Marvel or DC movie.
Probably like Static Shock or something. No, like Black Lightning.
Yeah, you're right. That was the worst Black Lightning.
Let's stop before we lose listeners. So, bro, it's February.
Yeah.
Made it to February. Got through the quote-unquote trash movie month of January, which had some good gems in it. Yeah,
January did have some... They had some pretty decent ones in there. You know? It wasn't as many great ones as you would expect, but January produced a lot more Christmassy movies.
Yeah. Bad Boys 3 is fucking amazing.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
If you take it for what it is, if you don't try to look at it as like this, if you don't try to overthink the movie, just take it as an action buddy cop movie. Right. Take it for its worth. It's pretty good, bro. It had me, bro. Me personally, I would be happy if this the last one, but you know Hollywood and the way it ended, ain't gonna spoil it too much.
But I mean. If they were to do another one,
it would work.
It would work, but it just can't wait so fucking long. Yeah, it's just the problem.
With the J. Cole looking ass dude that was in it.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like too a lot of times what they do is they wait a minute, and then these actors they get a little older, and then you cast this fucking youthful ass villain dude.
Well, I feel like that's why it ended the way it ended. You added the ammo people. Yeah. They were dope. I thought it was going to be like, oh my God. Okay, I see what y'all doing. Y'all trying to pass the torch. But no, like, it made sense because it's like, okay, bro, y'all just can't be busting in places, wielding guns, asking questions no more. You kind of got to be stealthy with the shit. You know what I'm saying? So you added the drone aspects, the technology aspect to it. You had the hacking shit. And then at one point in time, you know, you had Will Smith trying to fight the little fish mouth looking dude, which was like old versus new type shit clashing. Yeah. But by the end of the movie, you know, because he told Marlon, it's like, damn, bro, these niggas, we needed these niggas and shit. And he was like, yep, me too type shit. I forgot what he said. But I fucked with it. But the movie was cool, bro. And if you're a fan, you could tell that the people who directed this movie were fans of 1 and 2 because they put like little sprinkles from 1 and 2, and he was like, like threw Reggie back in that joint. You know what I'm saying? And like I was joking, and when I was watching it, you know, because the beginning scene is them like racing to a place and shit. And I'm like, I bet they going to like the hospital or something. Somebody finna have a baby. Just thinking, you know what I'm saying? Knowing how movies go and shit. Pull up to the hospital. It's his little girl having a kid. I'm like, damn, who the baby daddy? Reggie? You know what I'm saying? Just joking. It's fucking Reggie. I'm like, bro, I love this shit. It was cool, bro. They brought that shit around full circle, bro. And I ain't gonna get too deep in it, but somebody died in the hell, and that shit hurt. I'm not gonna lie. That shit hurt.
Right. Man.
That shit hurt. Definitely, two people shit really died that hurt. But, you know, I ain't gonna tell you who the other person is. Technically, he died.
Too many spoilers at that point.
Technically, he died.
But so one good thing, which I guess you would say, it not necessarily has to do with cops and shit, but you don't really see any in it. Now that I think about it, you know what I'm saying? The Birds of Prey.
Birds of fucking prey.
Birds of Prey, bro.
Let's get into.
It's a good movie. And I feel I got some feelings on it, but I definitely feel that movie is a filler movie and like an introduction movie into some other shit. But it's still nonetheless a great movie.
Okay, so let's get into the pros and cons. What was your pros?
Okay, so one of my pros to the movie is the fact that you do get to see the street level of Gotham type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like what's actually happening on the street versus this like aerial view of this is Gotham, basically. Like a Batman view. You know what I mean? I do like that. I did appreciate the fact that you get this whole like feeling of like, hey, this place is a grimy place, but there has to be some nice shit going on here for people to be fucking living here.
Yeah, if you're a villain, you having the time of your life in Gotham.
Right,
it's
exactly.
Like, that in Sin City, you probably got the most criminals ever. Right. Comic book like history.
Like, so you know what I'm saying? You think too that like you're like, okay, well, the movie gives you that feeling, especially like when you got this spoiler alert too, by the way. But like when Harley meets the guy who's holding her safe house down, basically, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, of course, if you're a villain, you would have to have niggas out here who can hold you down, because it's like you got a dude who in a bat suit who got hella gadgets and money chasing you. You would have to have somebody who like, bro, you gonna let me stay here? I got you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then
about
again,
the Asian dude.
And then again, a lot of them too, being that powerful of villains and shit. Of course, they're gonna have the power over some of them people anyway. Yeah. But it's kind of cool. It's like, oh, y'all got a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because Harley not like. I mean, she a villain. She steal and kill and shit. But it's like, she not just like going around here like fucking like spraying up colleges and shit. Like, she kind of like get her money and like I'm chilling. Or her and Joker, like she was just straight doing what they was doing. She was doing that shit probably for dude. Yeah. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, she wasn't a fucked up ass person. So yeah, like just seeing her daily life was cool.
Right.
It was cool. That was a good thing.
Another pro of the movie is the fact that it does give you like this girl power like vibe into the movie.
I wrote that. I put feminist approved.
Yeah.
Girl power.
But it also it doesn't do it in this like, I don't want to say like a distasteful way, but it doesn't do it in this like men are shit kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
it's kind of like,
yeah.
You know.
Well, I mean,
in a way,
would you say that you kind of did? If you had a penis in that movie, bro, you pretty much was. That was one of my cons. I said that was penis shaming. Like,
I mean, in a way,
everybody who was a man was.
You got kicked in the nuts at least once.
Yeah, like you was like either trying to fuck or kill type shit. Like everybody in there, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't like that shit. Like that's the one thing. Like they did. That's one of my pros is they did. This movie was everything Charlie's Angels wanted to be. I think we said that shit. Last time we agreed on that shit.
Yeah.
But like with that being said, like Charlie's Angels didn't do that. Like they were like constantly pushing women can do it too, shit in your face, but they didn't do that by like this guy's bad, so women have to be good type shit.
Right,
like because there was a love interest in that junk with the black chick. You know what I'm saying? And there was that one dude house that they went to that made like they food or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to assume dude was gay, but like if he was a straight dude, like he wasn't like no dick or nothing. Like he wasn't trying to rape them or no shit. So you know what I'm saying? So I don't like. That's one of my cons with Birds of Prey is that like if you was a dude in this genre, like you pretty much was like.
But I mean,
all dudes are
to
bad.
a point too. But you still had like the dude who made the sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Sal was just he like, bro, I'm just here making the sandwich. You know what I'm saying?
It was like a 85% like ratio of this shit. Cause that's one of my pros. That goddamn sandwich.
Yeah, and even the Chinese dude too.
Yeah, he was until he flipped.
True. But what made that scene to me a good thing was the fact that if you are a villain and you got these hookups and shit, right? Of course you would have to think that they not finna stay true.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
We ain't finna fuck with you.
Yeah, just simply because it's like how dude says, like, I'm sorry, Harley. Like,
yeah, like
basically, I had to get my racks.
You know what's
you know
up.
what I'm saying? Yeah, like, so that to me was kind of like a real cool thing that they showed in Gotham. Because I'm like, okay, cool. Like, now this is a feeling that you get, like, street level. You dealing with bummy, grimy niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
what you dealing with. So, I don't know. The movie itself definitely had got a lot of good points and shit to it. Now, some of my cons, because I knew you said one of your cons was the whole like penis shaming, but like
Quote unquote.
Yeah. one of my cons to the whole thing though, my biggest one is that I'm like, bro, y'all going through this whole thing where Black Mass, he like, all right, I'm trying to get you now because like you bullshitting, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
no
Joker not fucking with you.
Yeah,
like,
I just felt like
you broke up with the Joker.
Y'all should have just dropped a handful of like little villains here and there, because it's like all of these villains in Gotham, all of them pretty much hate the Joker anyway. You know what I'm saying? But they know ain't shit they can do about it. So it's like, oh, Harley, you not protected by this dude? I feel like everybody would just be like, look, this is just my chance to get a little piece of this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To get back at him for something or whatever.
That was one of my pros. It should have been more villains. Yeah. Like, they kind of made a joke about it. Like, that one chick, that big, like, dumb chick, I guess, that was shooting at her and driving, and she threw the bomb and shit. Yeah. Shit was dope. You know what I'm saying? It should look like Mario Kart, but it was cool. It was cartoony. Well, comic book as fuck, because that was one of my pros. Yeah. This movie was comic book as shit. Like, I loved it. Like,
yeah.
That hoe was, like, damn near, like, turning pages of a fucking comic book. Like, the way that hoe went and shit. From, like, the dialogue, I feel like her dialogue would probably be like that little yellow box. You know what I'm saying? With the, you know what I'm saying? At the corner, top corner and shit. But yeah, I feel what you're saying. I definitely agree with that shit. Yeah. It should have been way more people after that shit. Yeah. I know they wanted to focus on Black Mass, but this is a time when, nigga, like, you can throw little hints, my nigga. Y'all threw Zaz in that hoe.
Right.
And a lot of people, I'm pretty sure a lot of people knew who that was by playing Arkham Asylum and shit. But, like, Zaz like a little throwaway character, a little throwaway villain and shit. Y'all could have threw some more niggas in there. I just really,
Mad
Hatter or some shit.
To be honest, it could have even been something as simple
little club scene, y'all could have had some niggas at that house.
Well, I feel like this, right? It could have been something as simple as, like, not even showing the face of the villain, but just showing, maybe sending one of the henchmen type of shit. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh shit, this dude has this, like, black and white, black and silver-ish type shit. This is a Penguin henchman type shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, because why would Penguin come out himself? He'll obviously send henchmen out first. You know what I mean? Or you got, like, this Riddler type of henchman dude.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
With a question mark.
Well, right. So it's kind of, it's something that would be kind of like, oh, okay, I get the reference that you're making. You know what I mean? So it's kind of letting you know these villains do exist in this world.
Yeah, world building.
Right. So you know what I mean? Because there's references to, like, when she's like, she sees the sign with Captain Boomerang. She's like,
and they love putting that nigga in everything. Yeah.
But and the thing is, to be honest, a lot of people don't like him. But I like the dude as Captain Boomerang, and he don't necessarily look the part. You know what I'm saying? To the classic look or whatever. But the fact of his character still has the powers of the Boomerang shit, and then the fact that his character's got this smart ass mouth. You know what I'm saying? And like this like mind trickery to him. That is what I feel like really sets the character off. Cause like in Suicide Squad. When he like, bruh, they not gonna kill us. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna kill us. And then dude jump off and he like, oh shit, like, I just wanted to see if that would work. You know what I mean? That kind of shit.
Yeah.
And then his whole persona is like a Flash villain character. It's not like this dark character who like, I'm trying to take over the world, this and that. He like, I'm just trying to steal some diamonds and some money and shit. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And now y'all signing me up for bullshit, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that's what that's what I like about the character, because he seemed like he would be a throwaway villain, but he really not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I guess that's why they treat them the way they do. Like they put them like little hints like that, because that could have been anybody else if they did that nigga. I'm like, okay.
Because ultimately, who I would have, it would have been kind of funny to see, is the fact that in the comic book, you know what I'm saying, like after she left the Joker or whatever, she did have that like little thing with Deadshot for a little minute and shit, and they kind of played that a little bit in Suicide Squad with her and Will Smith.
Just a tag.
Yeah, and so it would have been kind of funny to see his poster on the wall and be like, she's like, oh, like, I know that, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That would have been dope too.
Yeah,
had him with the actual mask on, so you really couldn't. Kind of how they did Wolverine and what X-Men was that? The Weapon X shit. Well, no, they didn't do him like that. That's how they should have did him. Yeah. But that's another story. Would you have any more pros or cons about it? Because I got a couple.
Really? No, not really. Not really. Those are really my major ones, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm just gonna... Shit, I loved Harley Quinn in this show. She was good as fuck. I liked Huntress. She was really good. She was good, bro. I like the girl that played her. That's Ramona Flowers.
No, I mean, yeah, I really liked the character for sure.
Yeah, you don't like how they did it?
Yeah, she played the character the best. Like, to be honest, like, down to her, like, the fighting, down to, like, the facial movements and, like, because I know people take facial movements and shit for granted and shit, but it's like, it's little
mannerisms.
Yeah, it's like the little things that she would do, and it's like I get that, because like you grew up as this rich kid and now you just like grimy, like I'm trying to kill niggas, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not sociable at all. Like,
right.
Yeah.
And so she played, I don't know, she played the character really good, and I guess because you did, and I forgot this one, but one of my cons to it was the fact that they waited so long just to have fucking Black Canary do the damn screen,
that shit was cool.
Yeah, bro.
That was cool. That was one of my cons too.
And like,
that was one of my cons.
Cause I'm like, she did in the beginning, you know, she did the sing, and then she was
like,
singing, and she broke the glass. Okay. And it's like, okay, I get it. That's cool.
She gonna do this shit again, probably like at the end of it when they need it.
Right, and then because I'm like, there were so many times that I'm like, y'all two are trapped, or y'all three are trapped.
Get the fuck out of here.
What? Like the whole fight scene where like they're in the fun house and they're like they're fighting and shit. I'm like, you could have been one time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like to me, that would have been a whole. And
I wonder is because like maybe they didn't know how to do it, but at the same time, y'all did the shit on what was that? First Class with Banshee. Y'all did it with him.
Bruh, and that's another thing. I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up because I told somebody that is a very underrated scene. And the reason that is an underrated scene is simply because that's a power that you don't normally see. You know what I'm saying? And then like the CW does it good, but on a movie level, you should be able to get the jaw clapping, fucking, you know what I'm saying, and like get the wave, whatever. And it's like
part the Red Sea type shit. Like he did that shit across the ocean.
Yes, exactly. Like so, that's something that I felt like that should have definitely happened. That should have definitely happened. And it's like if y'all have made it in this movie to where she knows she has his power, shit, or whatever, she can control it then, so she could be able to do a short burst, the long burst like she did towards the end. Yeah. So it's like that's one thing I was like, bruh.
I knew how they was gonna do it though. Yeah. I knew that. So, I didn't. I was hoping they would like, cause they showed Harley going ham. Like Harley was kicking ass, everybody else was kicking ass. Yeah. I'm like, okay, y'all gonna get like when they did it at the beginning. I'm like, okay, this shit gonna happen again. I didn't think it was gonna be one time. I was hoping it wasn't gonna be one time, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, and then the fact too that I appreciate it. It happened at the end, but I mean, I did appreciate the fact that like when Renee is walking out and she quits the job and she hits the papers and then you see that question mark on one of the papers. I'm like, that's cool. Like hardcore fans, you know what I'm saying? Like that's like we caught it, but it's like there just should have been like a little tag to it, just more, like, hey, to it. Yeah, like you quit your job and you're helping crime fight. obviously Huntress has a whole costume now. You know what I'm saying? And then Black Canary has a whole costume now. Yeah. And it's like y'all gave her this jacket and shit, but y'all like just it wouldn't have been the simplest thing, just blacker, just not even blackface, but just blank the face out. You know what I'm saying? And throw a fucking like Indiana Jones type hat. Yeah. Boom, the question. And you're like, what? That's a whole movie you can throw into itself or whatever, but
or at least hint to it to be like, y'all think I need a mask or some shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, make it be funny, you know, if you want to. Yeah, I thought the action was dope. I liked that it was uncensored. I'm glad they went with the R-rated. I'm glad they went the R-rated kind of Deadpoolish route, because that's kind of how she was, because she was breaking the fourth wall. Right. That breakfast sandwich, like I said, that was definitely a pro. That first one looked good as fuck. I don't know about that second one, but that first, I guess because we saw it being made. Yeah. But that first one was definitely, man, I want to go get one. But I thought Black Mask was pretty cool. Ewan McGregor was definitely having fun, and I guess this is just a personal peeve for me, because I've been watching like a lot of the prequels. Star Wars and shit, and it's just like seeing that man like as a villain, like doing all this crazy ass shit, cutting people's face off and shit. Right. It was just like, okay, this nigga ain't Obi-Wan. Right. Like, he having fun as fuck not playing Obi-Wan right now. And I haven't seen Dr. Sleep neither, so maybe if I saw that first, I'd be kind of more refreshed. But like, I thought he was having a lot of fun with that. Yeah. With that character. I hate they killed him off though.
Yeah, because I was gonna say that. But the one thing that I didn't like about it is that they did kill him off. But I feel like of the DC villains, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna even throw Marvel villains in there. Even of those villains, he probably has been like one of the best played villains. You know what I'm saying? That you have seen like in a movie or whatever. Cause like,
for a little short.
Yeah, because it's like every other villain you see in a movie is like, okay, they're either too serious or they're too.
He had a balance.
Lackluster, wild, you know what I'm saying, kind of thing. And he had that like comedic balance, but he also had that like, I'm reminding you I am a villain, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Like because when he killed that chick, because she had a snot bubble, I'm like, bro, that's fucked up.
Right, like
they didn't show the shit, but it was like, fuck.
Right, because
that's petty as fuck.
And that was because that was the one thing that seemed to be exact too, because it's like he's like it shows us like side of a villain. He's like, oh, like let her live. You know what I'm saying? Like it's fine, and it's kind of like a villain that's a Gotham villain. You know what I'm saying? One that you would be like, like that's something that set you off. Like you know, fucking kill her. Like just.
But I mean, they just show you, bro. Like these niggas fucked up out here. Like they fucking what is it? Just sociopath, psychopaths, whatever path you want to go down. Them niggas crazy. Right. And I low key called this movie the Emancipation of Lily, as in Harley Quinn. Yeah. Like the fucking Mariah Carey album. Anyway, but I fucked with her whole breakup with the Joker and her like being this like fuck that nigga, I'm finna be my own woman type shit. Right. I really like that shit, and it's empowering for women. It's like it especially showed that she was in a fucking like abusive relationship. Cause like I went and watched Suicide Squad like lately. And like it was a scene when I want to say Deadshot. Somebody brought up the Joker, and she kind of flinched and like looked off to the side, like kind of like on some battered dog type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like like flashbacks. And I mean he probably do be whooping their ass and shit. But they didn't show it like that in the movies. Right. They kind of glorified it, and it's like, bro, this is not that. Right. If y'all know this shit, this is not that.
And see, and another thing that I kind of appreciate too is like the DC app. Shout out to DC Universe app. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have it, you get it. But
not sponsored.
Yeah,
this
right.
This is why niggas love.
Definitely having to pay my damn $8.99 a month. But anyway, or $7.99 a month. But anyway, so the one thing that you can appreciate is what they have the cartoon now, the Harley Quinn cartoon. Yeah. And so like that cartoon,
it kind of was like had that vibe too.
Yeah, exactly. It had a lot of vibe to that. And so like the one thing I can appreciate about that cartoon is that for the idiot people out here who are like, bro, I want to live like you said, I want to live like the Joker and Harley Quinn. They're like, that is definitely not
it's not what you want.
So
you
like,
don't want their relationship.
Right. That's the show itself. Definitely, the cartoon itself shows a whole lot of depth and like, this is cool. It's funny, but nah, like this ain't that. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is what you would want to run to, type of shit. And it kind of shows another thing, another side of like, if your friends are seeing this shit and they saying something, maybe you need to listen to your friends, kind of shit. You know?
Yeah, which that aspect was weird because I would never like. I don't know how she able to like chill at a regular restaurant, and like with regular people and shit. But them was the girls in her roller derby shit, so I guess it made sense. It was cool, but
plus that kind of made sense because it's like you would probably never see that with no other villain, but Harley, it makes sense because it's like Harley is slick half and half, and that was another thing about the movie is that this movie took her from villain to anti-hero. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so it makes sense to be like, okay, well, Harley, you are a villain. You do fuck shit up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But your other half of you, Harleen, is not a total idiot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this bitch got a PhD. Yeah, she said, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like she got some common sense. Yeah. And some a subconscious versus the rest of them who are like, bro, this is what we do. Who cares about? You know what I'm saying? So, and that's why I said the movie gave a little bit of depth to that kind of shit. But, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get into these cons real quick. I think like I said, I think it should have been more bad guys. I feel like the Birds of Prey themselves were kind of pushed to the side. It was more of a Harley Quinn movie. Kind of, sort of. Because, like... you for real? You don't think so?
Yeah,
You don't think it was more of a Harley?
Nah, I felt like it was more... I felt like, to be honest, it was more of a Birds of Prey.
I feel like that was... Movie. It was a setup for them.
I feel like the movie itself, like I said... It's a filler movie.
Yeah.
But it's a movie to... DC did something smart. Because they said, okay, how can we expand this universe without expanding this universe for people... So, you know what I'm saying? So we don't have to get all these other movies.
Yeah.
And so this movie did what... Oh, shit, it's hard to even say this. This movie did what Justice League could have done. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Set up a good thing.
Right. Because this movie ultimately said, hey, Harley, you are no longer a villain. Because you've been through this bullshit, whatever. You are now an anti-hero because you're saving this girl. Right?
Yeah.
Now, you get the premise and the setup for that. And then you're like, all right, now, Harley, you are telling the story of how these three now heroes got to be who they are. And so that was just kind of thing where they just introduced it. And they were like, hey, because if you think about it, they gave you 3 backgrounds. Mm-hmm. They gave you 3 full backgrounds. You know what I mean? So they gave you Huntress. They gave her whole full background and profile, which there would never be a need to make a full fucking movie for that.
Nah.
Right?
Of course.
The question has always been this cool character that DC's had, which is like this...
Rorschach
detective, Rorschach, but detective is character. You just gave us a whole.
It was a chick. I thought it was a guy.
Well, it used to be in the New 52 is her, now,
okay,
right? So, and that's another thing they threw in this New 52 shit, which is cool, but they gave you her background, so there's no need to do a whole movie on that.
About her, yeah.
Right?
I see what you're saying.
You get me?
I see what you're saying.
Right, and then your third person is
Huntress.
Yeah, no. Black Canary shit.
Okay, yeah.
Which, to be honest, you can't do a Black Canary movie unless you do a Green Arrow movie and have men there somewhere, which I don't see DC doing that anytime in the future.
Time soon.
So
maybe show an Arrow.
Right, so now you have 3 storylines that have been told. You have the basic backgrounds of who they are, where they come from. And now you can either take these characters, do another movie, another Birds of Prey movie with just them. Now,
which is what they that's why they made this, because like you said, they couldn't make three separate movies.
So now you have,
and these people meet up. Like basically Harley Quinn was the martyr for them meeting.
Right.
Type shit.
And then you open the door. You open this bigger door, right, with this fourth character, Cassandra Cain. You open the fourth door, that's even bigger. Now, because now you are stepping into the future, if you want to put it that way, to where fucking Robin and all them niggas gonna be grown and shit, and Cassandra is gonna be coming up as the third, I think it is, Batgirl. You know what I mean? So it's like, this, you have set up a bigger story than what people realize. You know what I mean? And so
just wait.
Yeah, and so now it's kind of like you can go like 5 directions with that. You know what I'm saying? You can do a team. Now you are doing team ups. Now you know what I'm saying? Because now characters are related. They know people, so on and so forth. You can do a question movie all on its own, and she's coming across these villains and street people and shit like that. Now you can do this fucking Black Canary movie, and she's meeting White Canary, who will be her sister or whatever, and meeting maybe Speedy or somebody like that kind of shit, and throwing them in there. Hence,
possibilities and
right,
endless.
Exactly, because you think about it, she should know who the Flash and shit is. She should know what I mean, all that kind of stuff. So it's like little things like that.
Like she might know what's her name? What's Flash girl name? Iris type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, think about it. It's like really the possibilities for that can go so far just with this one movie. And so that's why I said like it was a Harley Quinn movie, but it really wasn't. It was just a giant setup movie for these other characters. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
So, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that because you went in it. And that's why I feel like people didn't like it. They were like, I thought this was a Harley Quinn movie. You know what I'm saying?
No, I knew it wasn't that. Because you're not finna do just a whole movie about her.
And not show the Joker like they should have?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't care not seeing the Joker. I wish it was more Batman at least. Like, bro, you just blew up a whole plant. Like, Batman.
Right?
Like, okay, look, just subtle as fuck. Like, if any WB or DC people happen to listen to this, y'all could have just like literally after she blew that shit up, showed the fucking bat signal going off in the sky. Harley Quinn seeing that shit and be like, oh shit, and dipping. I would have been cool with that, but you just telling me like she doing all this shit, that big ass colorful ass explosion happened, and this nigga ain't even come to see what the fuck happened. Right. What he doing?
Nobody.
Bro, Nightwing, somebody, bro. Y'all could have shown Nightwing approaching her like, what's wrong with you?
Nah, to be honest, of all of the gosh dang fucking people you could have shown, all you would have had to show Batgirl. One of the original Birds of Prey. That's it. That's all you would have to do. Is Barbara. Fucking
what
Barbara.
What you up to, Harley?
Yeah.
Because honestly, that would have made more sense of why, okay. You show some Bat-related shit. The Bat family. You got somebody of the Bat family. You show Batgirl. She stops Harley. She finna take her ass to jail. Like, bitch, you just blew up some shit.
Exactly.
She be like, nah, this was personal. Me and the Joker broke up. Right. And Batgirl be like, fuck. Okay.
Well, she could have just made the joke like, again.
Again, but she like, nah. It's serious this time. Yeah. They have a connection, and she be like, you know what? Get out of here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I mean, I don't write this shit. I wish I do.
Right. But I wish we could actually sit in on some shit.
Cause bro, that one little subtlety of Batman or a little touch of Batman would have been just enough. Y'all ain't gotta put this nigga in here like Suicide Squad and shit. Actually, I'd rather y'all take that scene out and put Batman in this movie, because that scene on Suicide Squad was fucked up. I don't care what nobody says. Right. It's fucked up. Your parents got shot in the alley, fool. You gonna take me around my daughter, bro? You could have at least waited till I got in the house.
Right.
Ran up on me and be like, your daughter in the house, my nigga. Like, if you want to keep seeing her, go to jail. Right. Like, but you gonna take me with my girl, bro? Like, that was some bitch ass shit. That was some hoe ass shit.
It was, bro.
That was some hoe ass shit. Every time I see that, I be like, man, you bitch ass nigga.
Right.
Anyway,
Son of a bitch. bitch.
I wish it was an Easter egg to show some shit about Poison Ivy. At least, because I know, you know, her and Harley had a relationship.
Yeah.
And that would have been like a good little bounce back, rebound type shit. Right. Her going through a phase. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could have threw it in there like that, like, or the next movie, y'all could be saving it for the next movie. Right. But I wish it was just like some little Easter egg to that. But I guess they just made this like a one shot and was like, we just gonna put this out here, not gonna try to world build too much. Well, we're not gonna try to make this connect to anything else. And to me, this is just my opinion. Gotham didn't feel like Gotham, and I guess I don't know. Maybe it's just the lack of Batman or whatever, but it just didn't feel like Gotham. Y'all could even fucking show Commissioner Gordon, or, like, bro, somebody big would have came to that explosion. Like, bro, that shit could have fucked up the city, my nigga. Right? Like, that shit could have been a chemical.
That was a fucking chemical plant. Bro. Like.
Hazmat suits and shit. That bitch probably created a villain. Died in that junk. Exactly. You know like, come on, bro. She probably created a villain doing that shit. Right. Oh God. But overall,
which if that was something that they was to go for, would be cool. Exactly. Yeah. That's why we do this shit. Friends, bro.
That's why we do this shit. Yeah. Throw his ass in there. Shit. Yeah, I mean, y'all can build off that. Remember that explosion I did in the last movie, bro? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But right. Let me see. So what you give it, bro? What's your overall score?
My overall score for it, my superhero laundry score and my IMDb score, I'm going to give this movie a 7.5. That's what I'm giving it. That's what I gave it on IMDb.
I gave it a 7.9. I can't give it an 8 because of the reasons I stated. But
the only reason I gave it a 7.5, yes, for those obvious reasons. But it's close. It's close. It's definitely a movie that should be watched, and it's definitely one that shouldn't be slept on simply because it's related to Suicide Squad, Justice League, blah blah.
And don't let that make you not go see it, because I know a lot of people that don't fuck with Suicide Squad. In my opinion, it's not a bad movie. It has bad parts. It's not a perfect movie, but I can watch Suicide Squad, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can watch that whole, because it's got scenes on there that are dope as fuck. Like Viola Davis playing Amanda Waller is fucking a dope as hell.
It is. That I fuck with big time.
I would have made Killer Croc bigger though. You can't make this nigga like. You can't make Will Smith bigger than fucking Killer Croc. That's all I'm saying. Y'all could have made him hulking, nigga. Like Bane was bigger than Killer Croc. Like, come on, fool. Right. And it ain't like y'all don't have the money, fool. Matter of fact, y'all should have took Killer Croc out and put King Shark in that bitch.
Yeah, man, bro.
That shit would have been so goddamn.
Exactly.
Man, that Sharknado shit was popular, I think, by then, around that time. Right. Feed off that shit.
Even if it was just the fact that you wanted to do a big dumb person or some shit like that.
They wanted a brute, monstrous animal, like nigga.
Who didn't do shit at the end against the fucking person they needed. But if even who I would have said I would have been cool with, right? Which would have been a really far-fetched. But it would have made sense, because I'm like, at least throw this nigga in here because he can fight and get beat up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Before you have Diablo come through. Where was Bizarro at? That's why I want to see. Throw Bizarro in there, because that would have been a good ass nod to like, yo, Superman exists, yada yada yada, this shit going on, but this nigga exists too because Lex Luthor exists, blah blah blah, whatever.
Well, I mean,
it would have been a good nod to shit to me.
Yeah, it would have been a good nod.
But and then it's like,
or at least been like, what about the Bizarro project? We can't contain him. We can't use him yet, or some shit. And I'm like, what the fuck this mean? Like, drop that gem at the beginning of the movie. I just hated the biggest downfall. The director said himself. He said his biggest regret was not making the Joker the main villain. My only problem with the film is if it's just too coincidental to me. Like, you get this team together, and one of the motherfuckers just happened to go off the deep end, and now this person is the villain now. And I'm just like, so what if you didn't have this team together? What the fuck would have happened? You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
Like, I don't like this shit. So it's like, if the Joker was the main villain, which I mean it wouldn't have made sense because it's like why y'all getting the Suicide Squad for this nigga?
Well, no, it would have made perfect
if he was
sense.
doing something like big as fuck.
I mean, it would have made perfect sense because the way that they had the Joker set up was you got the Joker set up to where he been out here doing this shit obviously because he got Mr. Frost now. He got obviously his lair and shit. Where he got guns and computers and all this shit around him, so he been doing this shit. So it makes sense to be like, look, Harley's in here. This is our chance to get at him. Let's use Harley kind of like bait.
Yeah.
Right? That would have made sense.
That would have made that emancipation shit look a bit
right.
More
And then
real because he read it on his ass.
Well, not even that.
Not even read it, but it was like, what's the word? Like low key made her be like on some Goodfellas like, well he read it, but like on some undercover shit.
Right.
Like you can go undercover and get this.
Well, to be honest, I would have rewritten the movie. Would have been the same. Just I would have rewritten it just in some aspects of the fact that like because you had this whole quick scene where it's like Deadshot is like, yo, you know, dude ain't for you type shit. Like, they got this little chemistry shit going on.
Yeah, I fucked with that.
So it's like, okay, that should be a little thing. Use that towards the end. Harley coming to her senses, like, oh, maybe this ain't the dude. You know what I mean? Boom, and then that's what is an issue. But you still, with the Joker thing, you still should have had him kind of be the major villain, and then you could have did that same ending because it's the Joker being the Joker who he is.
You gonna get him?
He like, okay, y'all trying to get me? I'm trapped up, right? Huntress, I know your little secret and this and blah blah blah. Do whatever it is that he does. Gas the bitch. Boom. She in the trance. She in the shit. Diablo like, this is my chance. Bam. Movie right there.
Yeah.
Take fucking Killer Croc out. You got a whole movie, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like dead ass. But I don't know. I mean, I just think that that's something that happened that they should just changed. But I don't know. Oh shit. Sounds like the laundry's done.
Bro. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's the. Fuck. Yeah, we gotta go get that shit. This will be the Birds of Prey episode.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? We'll come back.
And
another load.
Yeah. Another load of.
Do another load of laundry.
Hopefully, we can get Alfred right quick, and he can try to fold some of this shit. Cause,
or Jarvis.
Yeah, or Jarvis.
I mean, Friday. This Jarvis is fucking Vision now.
Depends, I guess. If we were in the 90s, we'd say Jarvis. No.
True.
Anyway, we'll see you guys on the next episode of Superhero Laundry. And, as always, don't forget to drink water, you bitch.